Good morning. Today, I'm going to share my analysis for next week, on my 8 favorite financial exchanges, on weekly and daily charts. The trend and directionality are bullish. During the week, the price tried again to go higher, making a movement that is not particularly noteworthy. Once again, the analysis remains unchanged this week as well. On the daily chart, the phase of indecision is even more evident, however, the directionality remains bullish. During the next week, I will be evaluating any bullish signs. An interesting pattern could be the price bounce on the daily EMA, followed by a nice bullish candle. The trend is bullish, while the direction is uncertain. The price attempted a timid rally, before fully retracing and closing with a bearish candle. The fact that the price has bounced off the median weekly level reinforces the idea of uncertainty about directionality. On the daily chart, we can see that the price seems to want to head towards the white EMA again. During the next week, I will be evaluating any signs in both directions. An interesting bullish pattern could be a candle capable of breaking out this daily level, while an interesting bearish pattern could be the price bounce off this daily level, followed by a nice bearish candle. Even if the direction is uncertain, until proven otherwise, the price is more likely to rise again, so I recommend working with caution. Both the trend and the directionality are bullish. During the week, the price made a moderate decline, which stopped at the median weekly level. Therefore, this movement can be considered as a retracement phase, waiting to resume the climb. On the daily chart, we can see that the price seems to be heading towards the white EMA, which is the first target for the retracement. During the next week, I will be evaluating any bullish signs. An interesting pattern could be the price bounce on the daily white EMA, followed by a nice bullish candle. I recommend working with caution, because the retracement could extend beyond this EMA. Trend and the directionality are bullish. During the week, the price made a movement similar to that of EUR/USD, but more contained. At the moment, the price is halfway between two imported weekly levels, so it is still early to hypothesize a change in directionality. On the daily chart, we can see that the situation is almost identical to EUR/USD, with the price approaching the white EMA. During the next week, I will be evaluating any bullish signs. An interesting pattern could be the price bounce on the daily white moving average, followed by a nice bullish candle. Even in this case, I recommend to work with caution, since the directionality is not well defined. Trend and the directionality are bullish. The price attempted a short rally, stopping before reaching the weekly upper level. The weak upside attempt is even more evident on the daily chart, followed by a rather attractive bearish candle that has brought the price closer to the daily white moving average. Despite this, it is still too early to consider the change of direction. During the next week, I will be evaluating any bullish signs. An interesting pattern could be the price bounce on the daily white EMA, followed by a nice bullish candle. As in the previous cases, I recommend working with caution. Both the trend and directionality are bearish. This exchange made the most interesting movement, following its own directionality effortlessly. During the week, the price again crossed the lower weekly level, which represented an important break on the descent. At the moment, the price is at its minimum level. During the week, I will be evaluating any bearish signals. An interesting pattern could be the price bounce off the daily level, followed by a nice bearish candle. Both the trend and directionality are bearish. During the week, the price made a neutral move, opening and closing at the same point. We can see that the price tried to rise, but was rejected by the median weekly level, and this could confirm the bearish directionality. On the daily chart, we can see that the price is still below the two slowest moving averages, another signal that seems to confirm the bearish directionality. During the next week, I will be evaluating any bearish signals. An interesting pattern could be the price rebound on the three moving averages, and the daily level, followed by a nice bearish candle. Trend and directionality are bearish. The price continued to fall, but made a very small movement. On the daily chart, we can see that the descent has been slow but continuous, without pauses that could allow us to enter the market safely. During the next week, I will be evaluating any bearish signals. An interesting pattern could be the price bounce on the daily red EMA, followed by a nice bearish candle. Thank you, and see the next week.